Welcome to the AT&T Center and get ready for Spurs basketball on Fox Sports Southwest. Your Spurs, after a 3-day break, bring a 5-2 record to the court tonight, hosting the rival Houston Rockets, who enter at 4-3. They are finishing up a 5-game road trip this evening.
Move the ball on the offensive end. Don't overthink it. If you move it and share it, you're going to get all you can eat.
Well, Houston executes the lob perfectly, making 13 for 35 plus attempts per game as Ryan Anderson drains this trip.
That's old Phoenix. Excellent defensive position.
Gasol, Patty Mills for two.
Like I said, again, a miscommunication there on the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Mills, Spurs down a nickel. Gasol. And Powell drains the jumper.
See, James Harden is a beast.
Mills here. Got by Brewer. Drops down the two. Mills quickly to Kawhi Leonard. He fires. Got it! 4-3! And it comes right to James Harden.
Oh, you got to pick him up there.
And he makes him pay with a three, and Pop calls a timeout. Mills on the drive. Danny Green. Got the free ball. The Tar Heel triple. Kawhi Leonard looking for room to operate.
That's goaltending. That's goaltending.
Man advantage, and Gordon lays it up and in. First rebound of the game. The short jumper is good for Kawhi.
That's not easy.
James Harden beats Dedmon to the rim. Clock Decker. Gordon over Ginobili.
That's solid defense from Manu, not to allow Eric Gordon the first three.
By Nene, ahead to Decker. Lays it up and in.
Again, getting back on deep.
For the Rockets. Decker for three. Here's Harden. Leonard on him. They switch, and then Ariza gets loose from Nene.
That's one of our old plays right there from the...
6 on the shot clock. Ginobili.
Oh, David Lee was open.
Leonard. He's open too, and Kawhi knocks down the three. Ennis to Gordon, lets it fire, and it's good for three.
That's just a miscommunication. Phenomenal shooter.
Biggest lead of the night. Lapavitola. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Nico.
Gets it right back.
Along with Simmons, Green, and Mills for the Spurs. Here's Lee as they clear for him, and he converts. Harden guarded by Green. The floater, and there's Capella with a flush.
He's got to be contained early on before he can make that pass.
They lost that Christmas game in Houston. And again, the backdoor cut this time. Leonard. Floater is good for Kawhi. Has Kawhi Leonard now. A three-point game. Spurs try to get back as Gordon pops a three. Nothing but the bar.
We were running back. We didn't know where the...
The Rockets team that is finishing a 5-game road trip as Aldridge is fouled here. Aldridge. 8 on the shot clock for LA. High ball game. 50-50 after the Spurs were down 9 at the quarter and 13 earlier here in the second quarter.
To penetrate with his right hand, with his weaker hand.
Anderson knocks down the three with Danny Green right there on the double team. Kawhi. Oh, wow. What a play by Leonard. With the Philadelphia 76ers. Manu in the paint. And good. Harden. Kawhi ahead. Patty Mills. Oh, Simmons lays it up and in. Kawhi with 5, 4, fires. Oh, mama! What a shot by Kawhi! 5 seconds to go. Here's Harden. You know where he's headed. Off to Decker. And he counters with a buzzer beater to give the Rockets the lead at the break. Corey Brewer. Leonard saved by Green. Brewer comes up with it, though. Out to Harden. Ariza. Oh, those hurt. Danny Green again. Knocks this one down. The second three for Danny Green.
Found Brewer wide open in the corner.
Harden with a double-double, 16 and 10 assists. Kawhi Leonard, an acrobatic move to the bucket.
The floor, there's no one back there. There was no help defense. That's your cue. Go ahead and attack him.
And one for Ryan Anderson as Ariza attacks and gets the pass in tight quarters. For the Spurs and the Heat, they'll complete the season series.
That's too easy. Go.
Nene hits the jumper. Harden, timeout Spurs.
He came off that initial screen. He started there.
But if that doesn't show the mentality of the great players to where you go 0 for 10, and how did that affect?
Get his nose in it.
Napavitala. Nico. Oh, yeah! Nice little step back over the Giant.
Yeah, he got dinged up a little bit, too.
Waving everyone else back. Clear out. Kawhi, a stop and pop. It's good! Leonard with 27, 2.9 to go. Danny on the penetration. Back out to Simmons. Jonathan spinning. Shut the rim! Simmons! What a stop!
Right now, it's an easy one for Bud Light play of the game. Jonathan Simmons, beautiful spin move. And right here, you knew what was going to happen. He just tries to tear the paint off the rim, coming up with a big block.
Aldridge, backing down. Got it to go. Little lefty hook for Ray.
Right on cue, right to that little jump hook.
Danny Green with a steal. Capella chasing. Oh, he puts it down as well. Timeout Rockets. Capella running the floor.
Wow. That's a great effort there by Capella to guard.
Capella with 10 points, 4 rebounds. Kyle Anderson in the paint. Aldridge, a man's rebound and a putback.
Yes, it was.
Here's Harden. Anderson, deep three over Kawhi. Oh, Anderson's got Nico on him. Harden to Capella.
Instead of throwing it to Kyle and allowing him to throw that ball to Jonathan Simmons in the corner.
Harden again, this time tosses it in himself, and the Spurs will take a timeout. Back to Mills, corner shot, off the mark, Patty retrieves, got to shoot it. Kawhi does. Oh, brother does he! Kawhi Leonard knocks down another triple.
Full attempt there.
And the Rockets, about the time you think the Spurs have got them, they come back.
So unorthodox, and he can finish with either hand.
He's got 24. Patty Mills with a layup. Nice find by David Lee.
That play, they wanted Kawhi to get a wide open three
Danny
there.
Green poked it away, and then Aldridge comes up with it. Spurs got the advantage. Kawhi, the finish. Got his own. Double team. Anderson.
That's a clutch shot there.
1:18 remaining. Spurs down 4. Trying to get to Leonard with a Ariza, that long reach. Kawhi knocks it down. Oh, what a night for Leonard. Inbound to Leonard. The foul, no! Houston gets the W. 101-99. The Spurs have lost their 3rd straight home game after going 40-1 in this building last year in the regular season. And unfortunately, that play was somewhat typical of many possessions here in the second.